So let's take a look at how the buildings have been classified as per National Building Code of India 1970. And the subject we are taking a look at is building construction and materials. So let's move to the question. The first question is saying buildings are generally classified into various categories on the basis of is it weather, is it purpose, or is it methods and material of construction? It is all of the above. See, buildings are classified or divided with respect to the region and the weather in that region. With respect to the purpose, whether we have to live there, means whether the building is to be used for residential purpose or for some fabrication purpose as per institute, as a mercantile building or a processing or sheltering building. With respect to the purpose, the buildings are also classified. Then what kind of method and what kind of materials that were used for its construction also make another classification for the building. That's why the answer is option D, all of the above. Let's move to question number next. National Building Code has classified the building on the basis of occupancy. Okay, the National Building Code of India in the year 1970 has classified the buildings in India on the basis of occupancy. Okay, let's move to question number next. National Building Code has divided the buildings into fill in the blank group, and we have been provided with number. Okay, the NBC has divided the buildings into 9 groups. Okay, and the groups are named as per alphabet as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and J. Not I. I is made absent from there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and J. And each group is given a context, whether they are residential building, whether they are institutional building, whether they are assembly buildings. Okay, then such groups have been made for building divisions. Okay, let's move to question number next. Hotels, flats, dormitories, and hostels are covered under Group A. Okay, Group A covers all the residential building. Okay, residential building means the main purpose, the main occupancy of the residential building will be for sleeping purpose, and along with that, dining and cooking may or may not be provided. Okay, and also residence may be made available on temporary or permanent basis. Okay, Group A covers all the residential building. Okay, remember this, Group A stands for residential building. Residential buildings. All right, now let's move to question number next. Okay, what they are saying, dormitories consist of essentially schools and college hotel, lodges, all of the above. See, dormitories are nothing but a place where sleeping accommodation with or without partition is made. Dining and cooking is essentially absent over there. Okay, and such thing is present in schools and college hostel. Okay, dormitories closely resemble to schools and college hostel. Okay, because in hotel, cooking, dining, all the things are provided, restaurant is there, lodges are provided on some transient basis. Okay, school and college hostel where a group of students, a group of learner stays over there for mostly sleeping purpose. Okay, dormitories are the one. Then question number 6, hotels, inns, clubs and motels are covered under subgroup fill in the blank of Group A. Okay, A5 subgroup of Group A covers all the hotels, inns, clubs and motels where management is there and the place is given on temporary basis to the guest, and dining and cooking is provided, may be provided separately or in the joint venture. Okay, this is the A5 group of Group A. Then Group B of NBC 1970 classification covers the educational building. Okay, the Group B covers educational building. Now educational building consists of school is there, college is there, university where classes are held, are the buildings that are covered under group B. Okay, the purpose of this building, the occupancy of the building is taken by students who come there for learning, okay, for getting educated and for recreational purpose. Okay, this is the group B of NBC 1970. All right, then group B of NBC 1970 does not cover. Okay, group B of NBC 1970 do not consist of clinic. Okay, see, we just saw the group B is covering all the buildings which are used for educational purpose, recreational purpose. Okay, in school and in colleges and in daycare center, education, recreation and learning processes are carried out. And in clinic, treatment of person, diagnosis of patient may be done. That's why group B of NBC does not cover the clinic building. All right, let's move to question number next, which is question number 9. Institutional buildings are utilized for. Institutional buildings are utilized for care of a person, custody of a person, then detention of a person, then corrective purpose of a person and treatment of a person. That's why the option A, B, C given here do consist of the purposes that are carried out by using a institutional building. Okay, the answer is all of the above. Then hospitals, clinics, infirmaries and sanitaria are covered in subgroup C1 of group C. Okay, C1 of group C. See, group C consists of institutional building, where the subgroup C1 covers hospital, sanitaria for the people who are suffering due to physical, mental limitations or due to age or illness. Okay, all the treatment purposes are carried out in subgroup C1, which consists of hospital, clinic, infirmaries and sanitaria. Okay. So question number 11 is saying orphanages and old age homes are classified into. Okay, first see, the orphanages, the old age homes are grouped into group C, which are institutional building, and the subgroup C2 covers the building which are meant for custodial institutes for aged people or for children. Okay, and all the things such as care and custody of such persons, old peoples and children is done in the orphanages and in old age homes. That's why the answer will be group C and the subgroup will be C2. Okay, these are institutional building and C2 covers orphanages and old age homes. All right, let's move to question number next. Penal institutions of group C buildings have a purpose of. See, penal institutions are those where the people are detained for the corrective purpose in order to separate them from society and for the reformation of the person. Okay, that's why detention is the correct answer. Separation from the society also is right. Correction purpose is also right. That's why we will go with option D, which is all of the above. Okay, penal institutions is covered in institutional building, which is group C building. Okay, then assembly buildings are subdivided into 5 subgroups. Okay, assembly buildings are subdivided into 5 groups: D1, D2, D3, D4 and D5. Okay, let's move to question number next. Group fill in the blank covers buildings such as stadiums, theaters, hall, etc. See, all these buildings that we are seeing in the question, that is stadium is there, then theaters are there, then halls are there, all these buildings are such that people gather over there for some purpose. Okay, means they are all assembly buildings. Okay, that's why the group D that covers assembly building consists of these buildings such as stadium, theaters, halls, etc. Okay, the answer is option B, group D. Okay, then subgroup D1 consists of theaters, exhibition hall fitted with necessary furniture with capacity of fill in the blank, whereas D2 subgroup is same as D1 but accommodate fill in the blank people. Means the subgroup D1 and D2 are differed by the number of people they can accommodate. Otherwise all the things are same for D1 and D2, and the answer is more than 1000 and less than 1000. The group D1 consists of theater exhibition hall fitted with necessary furnitures and fittings where more than 1000 people can assemble, and D2 subgroup is same as D1 but it will accommodate people less than 1000. Okay, option B is the one. Let's move to question number 16. Museums, art galleries, lecture halls, and passenger terminals are covered in the group D, and the subgroup is D3. Okay, option B is the one. Subgroup D3 consists of museums, art galleries, lecture halls, and passenger terminals. Alright, let's move to question number 17. Subgroup D5 buildings cover which are meant to be used for. Okay, the subgroup D5 cover building which are meant to be used for outdoor assembly. Okay, now when people are assembling out of a building, then the buildings are such as stadium is there, stands are there, or circus tents are there. Okay, circus tent is a kind of very temporary kind of tent which has a sitting assembly over there. Okay, subgroup D5 covers building which are meant to be used for outdoor assembly, and the buildings are, or the structures are, stadiums, stands, and circus tents. Option is C. Then business building consists of libraries, dentist clinic, salons, then malls, market, wholesale shop. See, business building consists of those building which has some transaction and some record keeping. Okay, all such kind of buildings are covered in libraries, dentist clinic, and salons. Option A is the one. Okay, let's go to question number next 19. Mercantile building are which kind of building? These are group F building. Okay, group F consists of mercantile buildings. Then group F or mercantile building, okay, we just saw that they cover what kind of building they cover. They cover retail or wholesale shops. Okay, any shop, store, markets where goods are displayed, are exhibited, and then sold are covered under group F or mercantile buildings. Okay, option D will be the right one. Okay, let's move to question number next. Industrial buildings are utilized for. Why we are having industrial building? We can fabricate a goods over there, we can process a good or merchandise over there, we can pack, we can assemble, and we can transport the good from that specific building. Okay, therefore all the options given, that is fabrication of a merchandise, processing of the merchandise, and assembling the specific merchandise, are done in industrial building. Therefore we will go with option D, which is all of the above. Okay, let's go to question number next 22. Which of the following buildings are group G buildings? Plants, mills, refineries. C. All these buildings, that is group G building, which are industrial building, are consisting plants, mills, refineries, laboratories. Okay, all the given options are correct. That's why we will go with option D, all of the above. Then storage buildings are used for, and we have been provided with sheltering of merchandise, processing of merchandise or goods, packing, and selling. See, storage building do sometimes process the goods, but the main motto of the storage building is to protect or to shelter or to cover the merchandise. Okay, we can store the merchandise or goods over there. That's why sheltering the merchandise is the most correct option. Okay, sometimes the storage buildings are also used for processing or packing or assembling the good, but the main answer, the most correct thing here is sheltering the merchandise. Okay, storage buildings are meant for sheltering, covering the merchandise. That's why option is A. Then group H buildings are barns, silos, warehouses, gas plants, mills, labs, pumping station, dairies. C. Group H buildings are nothing but storage building where the goods are sheltered, covered, and stored. And in barns, in silos, in warehouse, we do the same thing. That's why the correct option is option A. Option B and option C belong to industrial building, where processing, manufacturing, packing, assembling, all these things take place. Okay, let's move to last question. Hazardous building are those which fill in the blank: explosive, corrosive, poisonous and irritant material. Okay, see, hazardous building are these are group J building. Okay, hazardous building are group J building that store as well as handle and also process the explosive, corrosive, poisonous and irritant material. Okay, group J buildings are the one. That's why the answer will be all of the above. They do store, they do handle and they do process hazardous material. Group J buildings are those. So that was all regarding the classification of building with respect to NBC 1970. In the next topic, we are going to cover the components of building. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.